I'm going to be diving into the best refurbished servers that you can find online. Whether you're building a high-performance home lab or scaling a data center on a budget, these top-tier models will deliver excellent value, performance, and peace of mind. Plus, I'll show you exactly where you can find them. Today we're going to be looking at Alta Technologies' website so you can have peace of mind when buying used IT equipment. Specifically, the PowerEdge line. Dell's PowerEdge servers dominate the refurbished market for a reason. They're well-built, reliable, and incredibly versatile. One of the standout models that Alta carries is the PowerEdge R730XD. This is a 2U form factor dual-socket server that's built to handle serious workloads. You're looking at support for up to 2 Intel Xeon E5 2600 V4 CPUs, up to 22 cores each, and a maximum of 3 terabytes of DDR4 memory. Storage is flexible and scalable, with up to 24 drive bays, depending on your chassis configuration. The R730XD is a beast for visualization, file servers, and heavy database work. If you want raw throughput and lots of local storage and a rock-solid platform, this may be the one. Is the PowerEdge R740 and R740XT, which take performance to the next level. These support Intel's scalable Xeon processors, up to 28 cores per CPU, and they're designed for workloads like VDI, GPU acceleration, and software-defined storage. The R740XD, in particular, is storage-focused, with room for up to 24 NVMe drives, and supports multiple double-wide GPUs. That means it can handle AI, ML, and heavy rendering tasks, as well as traditional server roles. Denser. There's also the R640, Dell's 1U form factor version, that still supports dual Xeon scalable CPUs, and up to 3 terabytes of RAM. It's a great choice if you need compact power and a space-limited rack, and it plays really well in clustered or containerized environments. So to recap Dell quickly, the R730XD is ideal for high-capacity, high-memory workloads. The R740 series are great for performance-intensive tasks like VDI or GPU use. Then the R640 is perfect for high-density compute scenarios. HP, the ProLiant line, is another heavy hitter, especially the DL380 Gen 10 and DL360 Gen 10. The DL380 Gen 10 is a 2U rack server that supports dual Xeon scalable CPUs with loads of RAM and storage expandability. It's super popular in enterprise environments because of how well balanced it is. It can handle almost any workload you throw at it: virtualization, backups, email, file services, or cloud hosting. The 60 Gen 10 is a slimmer 1U version of that same server. It still supports dual processors, still scalable, just optimized for environments where rack space is at a premium. Both models come with HP's integrated lights-out remote management, which is great for data centers and remote admin setups. In terms of build quality, uptime, and ecosystem support, these are some of the most reliable servers in the industry, which is why Alta always keeps these in stock, tested, and ready to configure. If you're looking for something you can just drop in and rely on long-term, HP ProLiants, especially the Gen 10, are a strong buy. We're going to look at the Lenovo ThinkSystem line, which has really earned its spot among the best refurbished options out there. The SR650 and SR630 are Lenovo's flagship rack servers. They're cleanly designed, power efficient, and surprisingly customizable. The SR650 is a 2U form factor server that supports dual Xeon scalable processors, just like the Dell and HP units we've already covered. It's ideal for medium to large virtualization clusters, database workloads, and AI development. And we're going to take a look at it right here, the SR650. And now we're going to discuss the SR630. This is a 1U version of that same system. Same CPU support, slightly less room for storage and RAM, but perfect if you're optimizing for density and power consumption. One thing that sets Lenovo apart is the thermal and power efficiency. You can push these systems hard without cooking your rack. They're also well supported in Linux environments and enterprise apps. So if you're looking for high efficiency and you like a clean, no-nonsense server experience, Lenovo's definitely worth a look. Working heavy environments or unified infrastructure stacks, The Cisco UCS servers are a smart pick, and Alta regularly carries the C220 M5 and C240 M5. The C220 is a rack mount that supports dual Xeon scalable CPUs and up to 3 terabytes of RAM in a 1U form factor. The C240 expands that into a 2U chassis with more drive bays and PCIe slots. This makes it a favorite for virtualization clusters and storage-heavy apps. Cisco UCS systems integrate tightly with networking gear and management tools, so they shine in enterprise deployments where unified fabric and centralized control matter. They're not quite as common in smaller environments, but if you're already using Cisco gear, these servers slide right in. Now, if you're in a niche or legacy stack like Unix systems or Oracle DB environments, Alta also stocks Oracle SPARC and Sun x86 lines, as well as a few other specialty servers. These systems might not be as flashy as the Dell or HP models, but they're essential in industries where legacy apps still matter. We're talking SPARC T5, T7, and T8 units, which are still being used in financial systems, government, and scientific computing. If you're replacing aging Oracle hardware or consolidating older racks, getting refurbished Oracle gear can save tens of thousands of dollars while keeping your environment supported. Finally, Supermicro deserves a mention, especially when it comes to GPU servers. Alta builds and refurbishes Supermicro systems tailored for AI, machine learning, and high-performance computing. These servers are incredibly customizable. You could run dual Xeons, multiple NVIDIA GPUs, and configure everything from the motherboard to the cooling system. They're great for labs, research institutions, and companies training AI models or doing parallel computation. If you're looking for an alternative to Dell or HP, or you want a GPU-optimized rig without the OEM markup, Supermicro is a great path. We'll give a quick wrap-up. If you need raw computing and I/O-heavy workloads, look at the Dell PowerEdge, especially the R740XD. If you really need bulletproof reliability and enterprise flexibility, you should probably look at the HP ProLiant, the DL380 Gen 10 unit specifically. The Lenovo ThinkSystem SR650 gives you performance and efficiency in a nice clean package. If you're working with Cisco UCS, the C240 M5 is the absolute workhorse. And then for your legacy workloads, the Oracle SPARC and Sun x86 systems are still readily available and supported. Then, for your AI, ML, or GPU intensive tasks, Supermicro GPU builds can be custom tailored to fit your exact specs. If you've worked with any of these systems, or if you want a deeper dive into one, all the information is available on Alta's website.